Hello everybody, welcome to HDpiano. My name is Dion. Today we're learning how to play Spring Day by BTS. This is part 1. We'll learn how to play the intro and the verse. These parts sound like this. And onto the verse. And we'll leave that there. Let's get stuck straight into learning the intro. Our first chord we play with our right hand is an E flat major chord. We're going to play this with B flat as our lowest note with our thumb, E flat as our middle note with our third finger, and G up the top with our fifth finger. We then change to a G minor chord. Now we only have to change one note here. We're going to change our E flat to a D. And now we have a G minor chord with B flat, D, and G. Third chord is C minor. We're going to shift our hand here up to this position. So E flat now is our lowest note, G is our middle note, and C is our top note. First, second, and fifth fingers for those three. And our fourth chord is an F minor chord. We're going to move our hand again, this time down. So F is our highest note with our fifth finger, second finger on C, and thumb on A flat. So those four chords again with the right hand. We have E flat, G minor, C minor, and F minor. One more time, E flat, G minor, C minor, and F minor. Our left hand is going to play an E flat bass note when we play our E flat chord. Likewise, for our G minor chord, we play a G note with our left hand. For this C minor chord, we're going to do things a little bit differently with our left hand. We're going to play a C, but we're also going to play an A flat just below that. Those two at the same time. And then finally for our F minor chord, we're going to stay on the A flat note on our left hand. When we put these two chords together, we can either call it an F minor on A flat, or it's also kind of known as an A flat sixth. So those four chords again: E flat, G minor, our C minor with an extra A flat in the bass, and our F minor on A flat. So these four chords get held down for one whole bar each, so 4 counts for each chord, and it repeats twice through. And that's our intro. Luckily enough, it also doubles up as our second verse. 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to repeat it once more. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Now we can move into our first verse. We've got very similar chords here, but again with some different voicings and some different rhythms. So our first chord of our verse is E flat. We're going to change our voicing with a nice big 4-note chord. G, B flat, E flat, and another G up the top. If you've got a nice wide hand like I do, then you can reach those 4 notes. If you're having trouble stretching that far, get rid of the top one and just do the first 3. But if you can reach all 4, then go for it. So our first chord with our right hand is this E flat chord. Then we move to a G minor chord, and again, we only do one change here. We change our E flat down to a D. E flat, G minor. Our third chord is A flat. Going to shift down once more to E flat as our lowest note, A flat in the middle and C up the top, and then F minor. This time F minor is in root position, which means F is our lowest note, A flat in the middle and C up the top. So those 4 chords again. Big stretch for E flat, small change to G minor, down to A flat, and a small change again to F minor. So these 4 chords repeat throughout our first verse. Our left hand, a little bit simpler this time. So when we play E flat, we play an E flat with our left hand. When we play a G minor, we play a G. When we go to this A flat chord, we're just going to play C. We're not going to worry about adding that extra little A flat note in there. And then F minor again on A flat. So F minor on A flat or A flat 6th, whichever way you prefer to think of that chord name. E flat, G minor, A flat on C, F minor on A flat. For our verse rhythm, we are playing a kind of a bit of a syncopated sort of rhythm here, which means we're going to be playing some things on some offbeats. As we're counting through the bar, it's important that we count not only in quarter notes, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, but also in eighth notes, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, because we're going to be playing some of our notes on the ands. The rhythm for our first 2 bars over our E flat and G minor chord, we play on 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Again, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And we play that same rhythm across both hands. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Again, the same rhythm with our G minor chord. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So those 2 chords again, a little bit faster and put together. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. For our third chord, our A flat on C, we're going to play all 8 eighth notes with our right hand. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. We're going to play the same rhythm we played in the first 2 bars with our left hand. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Put together, sounds like this. Or 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. That same rhythm applies for our fourth bar, which is our F minor on A flat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So put all together, we have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So this 4-bar pattern repeats 4 times for our first verse. So this song is called Spring Day. It does sound quite springy with some nice, beautiful chords happening. Now, I want to know in the comments below what your favorite part of spring is. It's probably different for everywhere around the world. I know spring where I'm from, it's kind of the start of when we start getting lots of big rainstorms and it stops being a little bit cold. It doesn't get very cold here in Australia. So what's your favorite part of spring, wherever you live in the world? Okay, so now you've learned the intro and you've learned the first verse, which is very exciting because you've learned a big portion of the song, but as always, we're breaking this song down into a few different parts. So make sure you join me at HDpiano.com for the rest of the parts, including the pre-chorus, the chorus, the bridge, and the outro, and of course, our full song playthrough. While you're online, make sure to follow us on all social media at HDpiano. And head to requests.hdpiano.com if you haven't already to put in your requests for what you would like us to play and teach you. Until next time, my name is Dion. I'll see you here at HD Piano, the home of the hybrid piano lesson.